Hello, just here to share my 1978 Volvo 260C Bertone coupe. Purchased this vehicle a little over 2 years ago, well, almost 3 years ago, from the second owner, so essentially I'm the third owner. Car's got just a little over 30,000 miles on it. In terms of condition, the car was in impeccable shape when I got it. It originally belonged to an attorney who really truly drove it over on nice days, and he had passed, and another attorney friend of his had purchased the car and stored it. So I was lucky enough to find this vehicle and purchased it. As a result, I think, as a result of sitting, I think needed to do a number of different things, replace some switches and things of this nature, recharge the AC. He put a new alternator in it and new fuel pump in it. I ended up putting the steel wheels on the car. I do have the factory originals, which I will show shortly. I really like the steels. I like nuke shape, but I don't know. I think they just look a little bit classier than the others. I'll spin around here and I'll take a look at the original equipment wheels. These wheels I had refinished. Yeah, there they are. Center caps in perfect shape, and the wheels in like new condition. So, in any case, I chose to leave these on, but I guess if I decide to change my mind, I can, and put the others back on. One thing I really like about the 78s, I like the separate latch that it has for opening up the trunk. I think it adds a little bit of class. I like that heavy gauge, if you will, chrome on it. I think this 78 was the only year that it did it. I think 79 they went to the more flush mount tail lamp assembly. Everybody's got their own preference, I guess. Let you take a look at the car inside. Again, this car's just got 30,000 miles on it. Door panels. I ended up purchasing for some parts an 80 Volvo Bertone coupe. It was gold in color with beige interior, so there wasn't a lot of parts that I could use off it, but I certainly used some parts. Some of the parts I used, for example, were some dash pieces. On the 78, you didn't get this chrome strip right here, and I really wanted that. I liked it, so I put it in. I think it picks up well with the door panel and the chrome strips that are on each side of the door panel. I also had a problem with the speedometer, and so my speedometer, maybe about a month ago, all of a sudden started working erratically. Not the speedometer itself, the odometer. And so I quickly replaced that. The unfortunate thing was the new odometer had about 7,000 miles more on it. At least I believe it is. Let's just see what it is. I think it's 37,683, which is fine. But the difference was, and I was very curious as if it was going to work, my other speedometer went up to I think it was 130 miles per hour in terms of reading, and this one goes to 85. So I was concerned as whether or not the speedometer would read accurately, but it does. So it does account for it somehow, and it works correctly. I also installed the Volvo microprocessor 4 radio. When I was a kid, my folks had a Volvo, and that radio was in the car, and I liked it. So a bit nostalgic. Just today I installed a couple of new window switches, what brought me over here. The other ones work, but you have to hit them a couple times, depress the switch a few times to get it to work correctly. I put these in, matter of what, 30-second changeover, and it works absolutely like new. So this car is essentially in storage for the winter. I did bring it over and I let the car run for about half hour. But I'm in the state of Vermont, and it's New Year's Day. I think it's the first time ever I've seen us on New Year's without any snow. So that's my car. I'll open up the driver's door. Kind of let you have a peek in here as well. Kind of give you an idea just how beautiful, even the seats, just not a mark on them. Absolutely beautiful. These cars, when you shut the doors, it's just incredible how they sound. just so solid. I'll open up the trunk, let you get a look inside in the trunk. Actually, I'll back up. It's a trunk. From the prior owner, Volvo Club of America, won first place for its category. I found this on eBay. It was I kind of like this stuff. It's a kind of a lunch bag, if you will, or a basket, and it's got the plastic plates and so all the dinnerware, cups, knives, and everything, and with Volvo embossed on them, and really neat. And they've never been used. It's all still in the original plastic wrap. So a lot of fun. It does have the original motor in it. Runs absolutely like new. Very smooth. I've seen a few of these cars on the net, and I thought, well, hey, why don't I share a few pictures of mine with others. Anyway, that'll about do it. Hope you enjoy seeing it. Goodbye.